What you're looking at here is what fish looks like after being left out in the sun for 6 months. I took a few whole freshly caught mackerel fish, head, blood, guts and all, and put them into a jar with salt. And then I left it out in the hot summer sun to make the ancient Roman fish sauce, garum. In that time, the enzymes in the mackerel's digestive systems have broken down the mackerel itself into this mush, which I now have to filter to separate the salty, fishy umami liquid from the digested flesh and bones of the mackerel. When I opened this up for the last time, it didn't take long for the smell to overtake the studio, but it's not the smell of rotten fish, rather like dried fish or squid. It's not completely unpleasant, but it's also not completely pleasant. I've also heard this being called ancient Roman ketchup, and you know what? It actually kind of smells a little bit like fishy ketchup. So after pouring this out into a cheesecloth bag and then putting some weight on top to slowly press out the liquid garum, I remembered I actually have the perfect tool for this, a fruit press, which I use to press the juice out of some apples. So I loaded it up and I started extracting the salty fish juice. Bit by bit, I was able to extract more and more liquid garum until I felt like there wasn't really any more coming out. Now this is looking good, but it's not quite the golden color I was hoping for, and there's quite a bit of mackerel oil in there as well. So I'll throw this in the freezer overnight to hopefully solidify some of the fat and then run it through some filter paper, which did slightly improve the color. I put the garum back in the fridge to continue filtering through while cold, and the next day what's left in the filter paper is this jelly-like sludge, which I'm going to assume is the fish fat and oil, and the final garum looks a lot less oily too. And now I have to say after 6 months, this is finally finished. And giving this a taste, I don't know what I expected, but it literally just tastes like very good fish sauce. It's undeniably fishy, umami and salty, but if you really want to know what this tastes like for yourself, you can go to your local Asian store and buy some fish sauce, because that will be pretty much the same taste.